watching the Battered Fans Network.
Welcome, everybody, to episode number 92 of the Battered Heat Fans podcast. I am your host, Daniel Grana, and alongside me, as always, Mr. Daniel Solana. How are you doing, sir?
Is it a Heat podcast or a World Cup podcast? I mean, you're wearing a USA jersey. I'm wearing a new Kawhi jersey.
Oh, you know what time it is.
It is.
You know what
it's
time
World
it is.
Cup time, but it's Giannis time, man. It's Giannis time. It's got to be Giannis time. I'm not giving
Man,
up.
I sure hope so. You're not giving up. Well, you know what? I'm not giving up either, but my hope has gone like, it's going to happen. I hope it happens before I go to Disney. I was talking to you about after the show, I think. I don't think I talked to you about it on the show. But I was talking to you about it after the show. Like, I hope it happens before I go to Disney so I could run to the Heat store, go ahead and get two jerseys, maybe one in black, one in white, and then wear them to the parks. But now I'm not even sure if it's ever going to happen, period, because if Boston is really involved, I did a show yesterday by myself for like 5-10 minutes just talking about how I'm scared. I'm worried.
Look, I read about it because I didn't want to believe that Boston had a chance. Didn't want to believe it. But apparently everything that I read says that there could be a third team involved. It could be Atlanta, could be somebody else. And if it's Atlanta, and I read the potential trade scenario, and it would be Jaylen Brown going to Atlanta, and Giannis and somebody else going to Boston. I mean, it scares me.
Could Atlanta has some young pieces that can go to Milwaukee?
Correct. Like Richase, who was a former number one pick. They also have some picks that they could get. So they have a really interesting package, but I'm not giving up, man. I still think Miami has the best package for Giannis. And look, Milwaukee's just doing their due diligence. They're doing what they have to do to make sure that they're going to get the best package. And look, I'll tell you this, man. If the Heat don't get Giannis this time around, the NBA is completely fixed against the Miami Heat. Has to be. Because it's already happened with Dame Lillard. It's already happened with Terry Rozier. Got screwed. This would just be the icing on the cake. I mean, just completely screwed the whole time around.
No, I mean, if another team comes around with a better package, you really can't blame the NBA for that. What you can do is you can blame Pat Riley for not giving enough. Like, hey, man, I guess this is do or die at this point.
Yeah, because... but what else do you want to trade, Danny? Because we've already read that it's Hero, Hero, Triple J,
all right,
Jokic, Ware, and a bunch of picks. So what? And possibly Kasparis Yakuchonis. What else do you want?
I guess at that point there isn't anything else.
The only other thing that you can trade is Bam, but that's not what you're going to do.
No, we're not doing that. But so at what point does the whole, hey, Pat Riley comes and throws his fucking rings on the table or whatever the fuck, FaceTime Giannis and throws the fucking rings in his fucking phone? Like do something. Like, Giannis has power here. Giannis has the power to say, I'm not going to sign an extension with Boston. Like, he has some maneuvering. Pat Riley, do your thing. Do that thing where you're the godfather and you lay the fucking rings on the table and everybody's like, oh my God, it's Pat Riley. Like, I've heard so much about it. Make it happen, Pat. Like, I've heard it. Now let's make it happen, because I can't imagine what happens if we don't get him, especially with like I was talking about before, like the whole like, oh, Heat culture, everybody wants to play down here. Spo's the best coach, everyone wants to play for Spo. Like, what happens to all that? Like, what happens to the Godfather getting his guy? If we don't get this, like, all of that kind of this dies out, because how many times have they missed on the guy that they've tried to get? They've missed on Kevin Durant like 2 or 3 times alone.
I agree partly, but I'll tell you this. If Giannis goes to Boston, in my opinion, it could be the worst decision of his career. You have to look at the two coaches that he's going to go to. And look, I'm not talking about the organization that he would be going to. Obviously, Boston is a fantastic organization. They do a great job of retooling.
And he had Jason Tatum with him.
Correct. But I'm talking this purely basketball. Joe Mazzulla, Eric Spoelstra. It's no contest.
My understanding was that he was hyping up Joe Mazzulla, or just a couple months ago. He was talking so beautifully about him.
Mazzulla's a terrible coach. He won the championship with Boston because of the team that he had. I mean, look at this year.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
year
he's
they were
lived by the
just
three,
as
died
good.
by the three for sure.
Yeah, but he's just not a good coach, man. And I think if Giannis goes there, he's going to ruin his career. He's going to end up going to Boston, playing for Joe Mazzulla, who's not a great coach. If it was Brad Stevens, then maybe we'd have a different conversation because I respect Brad Stevens a little bit more than Joe Mazzulla, but I just don't think he's a good coach. I don't think he's going to be good for Giannis's career.
All right. So in a hypothetical world that we don't get Giannis, what's the backup plan?
Obviously, you got Kawhi, possibly John Morant. I mean, there's names out there, but for me, there is no second option. It has to be Giannis. And if it's not Giannis, I don't know if Kawhi and Ja are going to get it done for you. And I just don't know if that's the right way to go.
I don't think so either, because I think with Giannis, you can build other pieces around him for this year and next. With Kawhi, he's a question mark when it comes to his health. I don't even know if he wants to play basketball, if he just does it for a living, and he's like, whatever, I gotta get paid. John Morant, could you imagine John Morant in Miami with all the crap that he has going on in his past and all the issues that he finds himself in all the time? His dad, like, dude, that would be that would be a nightmare here in Miami. Those are the two names that get brought up the most, but I just can't imagine that those two things would be good.
I agree,
Why?
man.
Go ahead. Give me your thoughts. I'll be right back. I've got to grab something.
No worries. Yeah, man. I don't love the whole Kawhi Leonard. I don't love the whole John Morant. Obviously, if we need to do, we need to do something. We need to do something. Doesn't matter what it is. But one of the things that I don't want to get caught into, and it's something that I heard on one of the radio shows this week down here locally in South Florida. I don't want to just do something just to do it. And I feel like if we don't get Giannis, we're gonna be in that kind of realm again, where unfortunately we're gonna have to do something to do it. And I don't want to be in that position because then it could be bad for the Heat, man. It has to be Giannis. The stars are gonna align. I'm just not thinking of a backup plan, Danny. I'm just thinking it's gonna be purely. Tell me that's a Giannis jersey.
I wish. I've considered it, but I haven't had the balls to do it. But this just got here in the mail yesterday, and I was gonna ask you a question. So,
yeah,
in the time since LeBron left, they really haven't gone out to like promote him. That's a nice package. They haven't gone out of their way to promote him. And then about a month ago, they just randomly released a LeBron James Miami Heat jersey. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Do you think there's anything to that they've gone basically? And I thought this was going to be a lot simpler. I would have opened this prior.
I thought it was just going to be a jersey, man, but they boxed it really nice.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Do you
Definitely
think
not like Inter Miami front office? I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is nice. I don't even feel like unboxing it. Do you think there's anything to it though?
I will tell you this, man. If they're able to get Giannis, I know, and I've read reports that it's very possible that the Heat could get LeBron James with their mid-level acceptance. And if they are able to get Giannis, I do believe that LeBron is one of the players. That's pretty cool, man. Forever King.
Nice.
I mean, what a great organization, man. Come on. Everything that happened,
dude.
Everything
fucking best.
It's legit. Everything that happened with LeBron back in the day and all that. And look, they still honor him, but I think it has a fact to do with they have a plan. LeBron James is part of that plan.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it to be like this.
Nice, man.
This isn't even a jersey material. I don't know what this is. This is like a blanket. This feels like a blanket. I don't know what this is made out of.
Looks nice.
Well, you know, and I've had this conversation with you how I'm a big LeBron James fan, and how I feel like nobody should hate on him even though he left Miami. But my question to you is, dude, this can't just be a coincidence. They just randomly decided, like, hey, by the way, we're gonna shout out the king. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Look at this. It's like a. I mean, we can't tell here. It's like a. Feels like a weird material. Nice packaging though.
It's nice, man. I don't think it's a coincidence. I just don't. Why would you re-release a player who hasn't been here in 12 years? Why would you re-release his jersey? Why? Unless you had a plan in place.
Nowhere is the problem, right? So it strikes me, and it wasn't like a Nike like they did it for Cleveland. Also, it was just Miami. So yeah, I just got that in the mail yesterday, and I think it's thought that let me bring that up. I think it would be really cool if all of a sudden we start hearing rumblings that maybe he's considering coming back here.
I mean, I'll tell you this: I can't stand the guy, but if he puts on a Heat jersey, I'm gonna go nuts.
I'm a big LeBron fan, man. I don't know. I think that I mean I understand that it didn't end the best way, but dude, four trips to the finals,
No, 4 years in a row they went to the finals with LeBron. I mean, you got to respect what he did in a Heat jersey, but unfortunately, for me, I just can't stand the guy. I can't put on a Heat jersey. He's my favorite player.
Yeah, I get it. So, backup plans, Kawhi, I'm not a fan of. I don't think he moves the needle. I don't think he's gonna give you what we need, honestly. Ja Morant, I love his athleticism. At some point, that'll go away, and the off the field stuff worries me, and the fact that he can't shoot. Like we have a team. I don't like when you have a guard that can't shoot. Like if you have a big man that can't shoot, F it. Go dominating the boards in the paint. Giannis isn't a great shooter, but he can get downhill and get to the rim. When I have somebody in the backcourt that can't shoot, I feel like in this current NBA, like that's just something that doesn't exist anymore. I'm not a fan of that. So I don't like the thought of Ja Morant.
Me either. But if that's what
So
it's
I
gonna
think it's a
be,
consensus. No,
they gotta do something.
If that's what's gonna be,
that's what it's gonna be. They gotta do something. But obviously,
they can't run it back.
Giannis is 1A, 1B, 2, 3. And then when you get down to option 4, that's when you got Kawhi Leonard.
But they can't run it back, right? Like
no chance.
I
don't think they're going to run it back. You saw what Tyler Hero did, right?
No.
What he posted.
I saw what his brother posted.
Yeah, but he posted something, and his brother posted the buck.
The buck.
In his comments. And apparently he's not doesn't have any more Heat stuff related on his social media.
Yeah, Khalil Ware either. Well, look.
Hey, you were almost right. You told me that they would announce it sometime between Game 4 and Game 5, because that's usually when they have it.
Yeah.
And Game 5 is tonight.
Game 5 is tonight. So let's see. That would be great if I find out today. Like I said, if Giannis comes to Miami, look for me in Orlando next week. I'll be in Disney World. I'll be the guy walking around with that long ass back name on my back. Say what's up, subscribe to the channel, like, and all that other good stuff, because we're here. And I'll be shitting on Knicks fans. Even if they're celebrating a championship, I'll still be shitting on them. So, Solana, any final words? And by the way, no, it wasn't the last time we recorded this. Solana and I did another show, and Solana's here, and I'm trying not to watch the stupid game because I don't want to have any idea what's going on in the finals. And Solana's here egging me on. Ooh, the Spurs are up by 25. Spurs are up by 29. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Not until the game's over. They end up fucking lose. The Spurs end up losing, man.
Dude, I mean, unfortunately, the word Knicks and the word championship never went together in my lifetime. And it looks like after 40 years of living in this beautiful world, it's going to happen. And,
June 13th, 2026. June 13th, 2026 could be a very dark day for Heat fans. There's a chance that Giannis gets dealt today to another team and that the Knicks end up champions by the end of the night.
Oof.
It's a fucking dark day.
It'll be terrible.
And you're going to be out there doing a live show, a watch along while it's all going down. Well, not the Knicks game, but.
No, but yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Don't start filling my head with negative thoughts so early in the morning on a beautiful day in Miami, because I don't want to have a negative day, man. Don't start me off negative. It's going to happen. Giannis in the next 24 to 48 hours to Miami, and we're going to be celebrating next week. Calling it.
I sure freaking hope so. All right. If you're listening on audio, appreciate you listening to the end. Please start in a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. And we will be back, hopefully talking Giannis on the Heat. So until the next one, have